Hey guys, Ash from Imaginary Goddess here. I'm back today with a pre-release kit for the Twilight Wanderer set for Force of Will. This is the first pre-release that Force of Will has done, so let's see what the kit looks like. And, oh, there's on the side right there, for those who are wondering. We'll see what it comes with. Well, most of you should know what it comes with if you've been following the Force of Will social media or news. But anyway, let's just look at what is here. Here we are with two playmats. This is the Valentina playmat. And here is the full art Mephisto. And then it looks like, unlike some of the other card games, they just give us two booster boxes. I think they're just standard booster boxes. Alice. And those are the little things that you use to display the box itself. So, and this girl. Okay. And under it, you see just regular boosters. So, I will be back shortly and actually do an actual unboxing. Yeah. But for now, that's that. Guys, Ash from Imaginary Goddess. So, last time we left off, sort of, was in the midst of opening this pre-release kit, and I've actually opened a mat since then. So this is the Valentina mat that you get if you had participated or am participating. I know some people are holding theirs a bit late. So there's one of the mats. There's two of these in the box, as we saw, and there she is. So, pretty decent mat. I probably would have went for Sylvia as a mat if I was Force of Wilco, but whatever. So, we saw that these were just normal booster boxes, so we're going to go ahead and do an opening. This is just opening normal boxes or whatever. I believe there's one stamped J ruler per box, and then one what's it called? Regular J rule. So, should have opened that, but standard pack. Again, there's that. But, so, okay, so this is the code card is very thin. This is not, before we had like kind of a plastic thing. This is actual crappy paper. Terrible, actually. So, the first card is a foil. And I'll kind of go through some of these. So, sadly, we're not. I do see that there's dividers in these boxes again. They stopped doing that for the last two sets. And I think the reprints as well, so. And somewhat friendly, Schrodinger, somewhat friendly box opening, in terms that these are already faced a different way, so that you don't accidentally see them on camera. That might have been that way for the last set too, who knows. I don't remember. There it is, Levantine. So, let's go way in there. So Lancelot is actually reprinted in here as well. It's almost like you pretty much don't need to get the decks anymore. And of Excalibur. And of course, that means that it probably makes sense because the decks were out of print by now. Oh, stamped Arthur. Okay. A stone. I was wondering if we were going to get any stones. I have not really looked too much into this set. I was actually one of the translators for the early reveals of this set. You might have seen my translation. I think it was the only translation for Refrain, and I was certainly the first Sylvia translator. So those translations you were seeing on various sites were most likely done by me, yours truly. Just because no one else was translating it, so I figured I might as well do it. So, I'm not sure how I feel about another stamp. It feels like Force of Wilco is cheapening out in some areas and then not in others, so. Like for this, the dividers in here, I mean, it's a small cost, but it was probably added back to keep the structural integrity of the kits here. And the kits itself are not as cheap as you would think, mind you. Oh, foil basic lens, that's nice. So you would think they're a bit cheaper, but they're not. And it seems like they're more readily available as well. I've seen a lot of them being sold on. Oh, okay. A regular, I guess. Sylvia. It's nice. I'll put it there. It's actually the J ruler I wanted. Sylvia. Possibly Valentina. Alright, that was the rightmost stack of packs. This is foil, or stamped, rather. And I'll kind of do a results at the end of this video as well, because I know some people are not interested in these openings. But it's nice to kind of see, I guess. I am not planning to get a case for myself personally. I've helped a few people out, and gave them good pricing on cases via the store. But personally, I'm not going to get one for myself. I'm not into Force Wheels much, anyway. I don't really play professionally, or rather, even at a tournament, locals level. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense economically for me as well. And I think Vanguard will always be my main game. I just get it more, I guess. I think I understand the pricing structure for Bushy Road more too. It's just easier to kind of make a profit, so to say. It's a weird stamp. I have actually not entered any of my wheel points or scanned them in. It's kind of tedious. I might end up selling them, honestly. They've kind of mentioned some of the rewards, but it doesn't seem too worth it. I should have started putting those off to the side earlier. I do like most of the official mats have this bordering here. Kind of wish all their mats did, but like the Osmart mats, which you could say are official mats, don't have it, which is kind of suck. But it feels like they're invalidating cards or rulers and whatever pretty fast. Dark Alice, okay. It's cool. I'll put that to the side. That's good in that it's 2J rules I didn't have. Hopefully I can get a chrome card in these two boxes. I think it was one per case, maybe? Sadly, I won't have the ratios to know. power creep in this game has gotten pretty insane, though. So, who knows? So many versions of the same card, too. It can get confusing for some people. In general, I think. Ooh, Excalibur. Is it a full art? That might be worth something? I don't know. Have a look. Alright, quick look through here. Well, I guess all these are full art in a sense. So it might not be worth something. I don't know. We'll see. Check my next box and then get back to you guys on that. Alright, so that's box number 1. Go ahead and get this out of the way. And we'll go into box number 2. There's refrain. And we will try... Oh, and you bend the box like this, and then you use these two things here to hold up the little thing like so. So that's pretty cool. This goes over here eventually. Yeah. Starting right off. Oh, that was a Guinevere. At least it's alternate art. Well, I figured it would be. Wasn't reading it. So, stamped Guinevere. I've been pretty unlucky with boxes lately. I've not been pulling a lot of the stuff I want. Surprised that didn't have an alternate art. Looks like a lighter print though. I hate it when companies do that, when they do a light print. Because that just screams cost saving measures right there. Schrodinger. I think there's one Regalia stamp per box as well. That might be the one. It's pretty interesting. I got Schrodinger and Dark Alice. And another one of these. Okay. I don't think that's as rare as I anticipated. Which sucks, but unless it is, and then I got lucky. Hoping for a J ruler I don't have. So Valentina, probably. And no, this is stamped. What else? I forgot all the J rules in the set. Oh, refrain. I think it'd be nice to get a refrain. Actually, what is this again? The Little Match Girl. Ow, alright, that's gonna be uncomfortable. These being flimsy really suck though. Like I feel like, look at that, tearing into it. So if I push the card down, it doesn't always go down. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because you'll be scanning and tossing them away, but I thought that the plastic ones were really nice divider kind of like material. Well, I used them as kind of like a divider. I don't know about other people, but I thought that was a pretty cool use for them. I'm assuming if I had pulled a chrome, it replaces one of the cards at the end as well. It would be funny if I pulled a chrome and it was like in the middle of the pack and I just like skipped over it. Okay, stamped refrain. Good. I think it'll be good if I get a no, either a chrome or a no stamped Valentina, and then I think I should have everything I want. Alright. This is the last row. And judging by the amount, or rather the low cost of willpower points cards, I think a lot of people are opening packs. But the singles market of this game is like crush. I don't know how anyone makes money. Well, there are a few cards you make pretty good money from, but in general I think it's pretty hard to go into the singles market of this game. Shadows Memorial. The way the cards are, I don't think anything's worth money unless it's stamped. Even then, it's questionable. I don't think I've seen anyone pull a Valentina actually around here. Oh, that's the one I wanted more than Valentina. Alice. Okay. Well, I mean, sucks I didn't get Valentina, but I wanted Alice, so not too bad. Yep, that's it. Looks like no chrome, and I'll be back with the results. Okay, back with the results. So, one Sylvia, and maybe This might be better here. So 1 Sylvia, 1 Alice stamped, 1 Refrain stamped, 1 White Alice regular. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 stamps, about 7 stamps a box plus your J ruler, so about 8 stamps total. Like you may just get 2 stone stamps, or 1 stone stamp per box. I just happen to get the same one, maybe. Looks like 1 Regalia stamped, so there's the 2 there. Going here with this pile of stuff here. Alright, so this pile of goods. Looks like 2 foil regalias, so 1 per box, looks like. 2 foil special stones, 1 per box, again. I got exactly 2 of each foil regular land, so maybe 1 of each per box. I got 1 of each, except for one, I got 1 of each special stone. I might have a second one of this. I don't think I checked these piles as closely as I would have liked. So there might actually be 1 of each special stone per box. It looks like 1 of each regalia per box. So this is just the result from 2 boxes from a pre-release kit. I doubt they would do a special run for the normal boxes coming out next week. So it's probably the same ratios if it is a set ratio. I mean, it's just 2 boxes, so you really can't be too sure from that. But overall, that's kind of what you get there, at least from what I'm seeing. So yeah, this overall I think did pretty good. My main concern was getting different J rulers, which I did. Out of 2 boxes, did get 4 different J rulers. So I think Valentine is the only J ruler I'm missing, maybe. Yeah, but overall I don't think I really wanted to play that much anyway. Sylvia is one I mainly wanted to play, followed by Alice, which is funny because they're not the ones I got stamped. But whatever. So this has been Ash from Edge, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you all next time.